Yeah, let's start this off.
Cool.
Hey guys, welcome back to A.D.D podcast. I'm Dylan.
Alex.
This is Alex, and this is our dialogue. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about Tesla and green energy and stuff like that, and what you can do to help, and plans I have for the future, things we've talked about, and kind of what we like about it. So, and hopefully goes in a good direction there in the future for humanity, really.
Right.
So.
And we like Tesla because we are invested in it. So
yeah, we both have Tesla stock.
Yep.
You have more than me, and it's been doing pretty. You bought lower than me too, which is real nice. Dude, I'm just gonna dive right into it.
Yeah.
It's doing pretty good right now.
It's doing really good. Yeah. It's up like $75 in like the last month and a half, I think, per share. So
okay.
That's a ton.
Did you climb that whole $75 per share? Or
no, I should have got it at $179, but everyone's saying that.
Yeah.
Now that it's at $250.
You always want it at the bottom, but
right.
What did you buy in at?
I'm at $213. That's my
$213
average
a
price.
share.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty low.
Did you buy all at once, or did you have a couple different buy-ins?
I only bought once so far, so I'm waiting to average up one more time. I'm just not sure if it's gonna pull back or not. So I'm basically just waiting right now.
Okay. Yeah, because I got like 6 different buy-ins.
Yeah.
Something like that, and like I bought a long time ago before it crashed.
Yeah, same here.
So
I just got out before that happened.
I held those, and I bought more. Like my graph, like I bought at a decent peak.
Yeah.
I bought as it was falling. I bought at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some shares that I think are 186.
Oh wow.
So close to that bottom.
Yeah.
And then I bought some more as it was climbing again.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of kept buying.
Right.
I really wish I bought more. And I thought about it, but I was like, if I buy more right now, it's going to take the rest of my equity.
Right.
So I'm not going to be able to buy anything else, and I'm pretty much just going to be sitting and holding Tesla.
Exactly.
And then I don't have anything else to do and trade.
Right.
But I wish I did.
Yeah.
Because I'm down $500 on the other stuff.
Yeah.
And if I put that money into Tesla, and I would be up like $600 or something on the same amount. Sure. So my difference right now is like an $1,100 difference.
Yeah.
And it's like, shit, because I'm down. I lost money by second guessing. Really, I lost money because I wanted to have fun and keep trading other than just sit on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's how I was at first, too. I just wanted to trade, and then I ended up losing money because I wasn't really, I wasn't trading with a plan at that time. I was like, I just need to trade every day, And then I was like, started to realize, I need to be more calculated with the trades,
That's kind of where I'm at, and, I mean, you've given me a lot of advice on that as well. But, I have, my long terms are Tesla and NIO, which is Tesla pretty much in China.
Yeah, Chinese electric car company.
Yep. And those are kind of my long-term ones, and then I play around with some short terms. Just bought GameStop, and then it fell.
Yeah.
And then it
Unfortunately.
fell. Stupid GameStop.
Are you out, or are you still in it?
I'm still in it. Dude, I'm just holding. It came back Friday.
Did it?
So
it's a good thing you didn't sell on Thursday, I think.
3% or something.
Yeah.
Which is like $50 for me or something like that.
Probably found the bottom.
I'm just hoping it keeps climbing back up because I'm still down, I think, like 22% on it. Mm-hmm. And I put $1,200 in, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
So I'm down like $300, like something like that.
That's a hefty amount, for sure. In terms of the percentage that you're down.
Yeah.
It's not that much risk with $1,200 though, so.
Yeah, but still, like.
You want to be up
I
on
want
it.
my money back.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. But the Tesla has been doing good.
What's your average share price? Does it tell you?
Yeah, my average share price is $231.
Yeah. That's not bad.
I'm pretty sure that's where it's at.
So you're up over $20 a share.
Yeah.
And they have earnings, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know exactly. We can look that up and see when they have earnings, but it's in a few days, I'm pretty sure. So
$233.
Nice.
So $233 a share.
And it's at what, like $255 right now?
$257.87.
Nice.
I'm up 500. I'm up 10% in total.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Just gave away how much I have invested in there. Yeah, so I'm up 10% in total.
Yeah.
And,
solid.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I have a Tesla and AMD right now, and AMD.
You've been holding both of them for a while, right?
Yeah, probably over a month now.
Okay.
And AMD, I was up over $600 on it, and I didn't sell. and it just keeps hitting 34 and coming right back down. It hits 34 and comes right back down, and it's like really annoying because I feel like now there's bad news and it's probably gonna go down a little bit more. Yeah.
Are you still up though?
Yeah, I'm up like $60 now, opposed to being up 600.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but I'm up a good amount on Tesla, so that's pretty cool. And I hope to add more to it here soon. We'll see.
Okay.
After earnings,
Yeah.
That'll be kind of like the point when I decide whether I'm going to add more or sell.
Yeah, I found it. It took a while.
Yeah.
The 24th. So what's the 21st? Yeah.
24th is the earnings?
Yep.
Yeah, and what's today, the 22nd?
It's available on the 24th after hours. Today's the 21st, so 3 days from now. So
nice.
Today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, so Wednesday, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So,
hoping for good earnings. I know the analysts were saying like it's probably not going to be good earnings, but I don't know.
I don't know though. The analysts also are just a lot of times with Tesla too.
Yeah.
They're just purposely negative.
They are.
They really are.
It's like they want it to go down because they're probably shorting it.
Yeah. But I think Tesla will do good. I say the earnings are good. Dude, just in this neighborhood alone, the earnings are freaking good.
Yeah.
I see so many Teslas. Like, I was one of the first Tesla Model 3s in this neighborhood. I got my car back in 1st of September, and there was one other, I want to say. I think there's one other Model 3 in my neighborhood. There's probably 20 now.
There's so many on the streets now.
There's probably 20 in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a nice neighborhood for them.
Right,
like,
for sure.
We're
Yeah.
very good demographic families and stuff like that
Definitely.
with decent income.
I think it's above middle class here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It'd be above the. I would say we're middle class for Arizona.
Okay.
But I would say we're above the middle class for the country.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I mean, Arizona's cost of living is pretty cheap in comparison to a lot of the country.
Right.
Versus like how much money, man. Every time I say versus, I always think of my friend's dad. He hates the word versus. Like, who says versus? That's not a word.
Would you say verse instead, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, or whatever.
Yeah.
But versus isn't a word. A.D.D. podcast.
Man, we're not that far off right now.
No, yeah.
You're still on track.
But, yeah.
But yeah, so versus.
What were we even talking about?
Well, you were saying middle class versus
sorry.
the country versus Arizona in terms of how much money
our
you make, income.
Our cost of living versus how much money we make.
Yeah.
Our average medium household income versus cost of living in Arizona is a very good gap where a lot of people don't have a lot of gap. Like California, the gap's very, very small.
Yeah.
Of their household income versus what they pay.
Yeah.
So they don't have a lot of extra money to spend on cars and trips and vacations and toys and extra whatever.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of houses that cost, like if you go on Zillow or whatever and stuff like that, you'll see $1 million house with pictures taken of it, and like the furniture and everything they have inside like is like crappy.
Really?
Like they got like
damn.
Yeah, and like they don't have it, and like the house is crappy. And it's like $1 million.
Right.
And like if you see $1 million house here in Arizona,
it's nice.
It's insane.
Right.
Their $1 million house, and they got it furnished with $150,000 worth of furniture.
Right.
Like looks gorgeous.
Yeah, for sure.
And stuff like that, because $1 million is a lot of money here.
Definitely.
And
some of those houses on Camelback are beautiful.
Like my house is decent amount. It's actually for sale right now. For $600.
Nice.
And what it's worth in California would probably be like $2.5 million.
Yeah, I feel like if not more, right? Depending on the area.
Depending where.
Right.
I'm just saying like a decent
like suburbs probably there. Not right by the beach, obviously.
Like within miles of the beach.
Yeah.
I think it'd be worth like 2.5.
Okay.
On a good beach town within miles of the beach.
Yeah.
Not within that first like half mile of the beach that's like insanely priced, and especially especially not ones that look at the beach, like view the beach. Those are exactly 6
Even the ones
million or
like some of the
something.
ones on the beach, like
But-
where we were at Sunset, they're like pretty like shoddy looking, you know?
Yeah.
Like I remember there's like houses that are like literally leaning. Like you can see it on Google Maps when you put the little street guy there. It's crazy.
Like, are you gonna fall?
Right. It's like the
Like-
roof is literally leaning, and I feel like it's probably because it's so. I don't know if it's like humid or all the moisture out there, you know, since it's right by the beach. But
I think a little bit of both. Like the beach, actually, like the water runs into those walls, and like
right,
it's not like that's a concrete wall and just hits the wall. Like water penetrates that wall
and
and
it
just
sticks
keeps,
on it.
Yeah. Because it's a sand wall.
Right.
But on all the green energy and stuff like that, I know we were talking about this as we were setting the cameras up. I want to build a solar neighborhood.
And that's what we're looking here.
And
the water
this
gym.
thing is a water gym.
Yeah.
But I want to build not only a solar neighborhood, just how Tesla, they didn't build an electric car.
Right.
They built the electric car.
Yeah.
They made it look beautiful. They made it have the best technology, battery technology with the best motors, with autopilot. No, like, just because it's an electric car doesn't mean like, oh, it comes with autopilot.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
That's like another thing they did above and beyond. And they hired a designer from Porsche to make them look beautiful and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And they made it the best electric car.
And performance-wise.
And performance-wise.
They perform.
They made it. Oh, they do. And we're actually gonna go film some stuff about Tesla, and so show you guys a little bit the speed, acceleration, takeoff,
little
the
ride
sexiness
along.
of it. Yeah, a little ride along.
Yeah.
And they made it the best of everything.
Right.
They didn't do what like Chevy did or whatever, and just make here's the Chevy Volt.
Right.
It's an electric
or the
car.
Nissan Leaf.
Or the Nissan Leaf. Yeah. Here's
no offense.
But they know they have a crappy car.
Yeah. Well, it's not crappy. It just doesn't look very
I know.
appealing. But
they made an electric vehicle, and they checked off the one box, and that's all they were.
Yeah.
They were
Right.
electric.
Yeah.
What kind of engine does it have? Combustion, electric. They checked off that box and they quit there.
Yeah.
They really did. And that's not a bad thing. If that's all, if you were looking to check off that one box, you checked it off, you accomplished your goals.
Yeah.
But Tesla's looking to do the whole damn thing, and that's exactly how I look at it and how I want to do this electric neighborhood. And hopefully none of you steal my idea, but honestly, I take that back.
Yeah.
I hope you steal my idea.
Yeah.
I hope you go out and build a fully self-sustaining, badass, good for the environment neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize...
That'd be a sick community.
Yeah, just how bad building neighborhoods can be. Just how bad we affect the world on the little things we don't think about. I'm not talking just about the combustion engines you use. The amount of water waste that we have daily from showering, from washing our hands excessively, from doing our laundry, from doing our dishes, from all this stuff. We waste so much of our natural resources on a daily basis. So I want to build a neighborhood that fights as much of that as possible.
Yeah.
So
we have it good too. There's like third world countries where they turn on their faucet for to wash their hands and there's nothing, you know?
Yeah, nothing, so or it's
we have water on access at all times, so
and
you forget to be grateful for that stuff. I feel like, you know,
100%.
in general, like everyone, just because you're so used to, we just turn the water on.
100%. And I know people that just turn the shower on and they do all their stuff getting ready. Your shower takes like a minute to heat up.
Right, yeah.
Something like that, and they leave it on for 15.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Water's so cheap, it doesn't, like... But you're just killing the environment.
I know.
So, with that, my idea is Tesla has solar roofs, these new solar roof tiles. So I want to incorporate that along with solar panels, along with solar walkways, all kinds of stuff. Oh, TV's going out here.
And I saw something on Instagram saying that they just finally got the solar glass. Like it's finally happening. So it's buildings can be made out of it, and then the whole building or skyscraper can be powered by solar, which is crazy.
Yeah. And so what it is the solar, not the panels, but the I mean, yes, the panels, whatever you want to call those. Yeah. God, I can't think of the word.
I can't.
But they're embedded in the glass.
And
so cool. So you can literally skyscrapers can create energy. Which, that's cool in itself.
Yeah.
But I want to take a whole neighborhood, probably be about 40 residents, combinations in between some like bigger houses versus like double-decker condos that'll be they'll be single level, like each one. So like one person will be on ground one, and that'll be their 1,500 square foot unit, and somebody else will have the second level, and stuff like that. And I want to find a place where I could have about 40 residents. So 40 buildings, whatever that comes out, 80 people, whatever, if it's average of 2 per place, whatever. But that doesn't matter as much as 40 residents. And that's about the size I want to look at. And go ahead and solar all the roofs and all that stuff, obviously, and have it all master planned to the sun.
Yeah.
Like, we
in
know...
terms of where it's located and stuff.
We will know the land, the lot, where it's going to be, and we'll hire engineers and stuff to do it and base it all off of the sun.
Yeah.
All that awesome, cool stuff.
Yeah.
There's also a company doing technology that you can actually use these as walkways, like sidewalks.
Yeah.
So we'll have paver driveways and everything, so you won't have to deal with a car driving on them. But all the walkways in between house to house to house will all be solar.
Yeah.
So you'll actually gain solar energy from the walkways. We'll use artificial grass in all our landscaping, in more desert style landscaping.
Is regular grass not that efficient? Or I mean you gotta keep watering.
Yeah, you're wasting tons of water.
Right.
Where the grass benefit isn't that good. You'd rather use that water to water trees and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
So we'll have trees and a few desert plants, and then agricultural plants as well. So you can plant a lot of and even in Arizona, a lot of hardy herbs and different stuff actually out in your front yard. Like rosemary is the easiest.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, rosemary is the hardiest. Basil will grow decent.
Mint is growing really good at my house.
Mint grows really good. Basil will grow decent. You do need like partial shade and stuff for mint. You can't have
I don't know if that one's good for the sun.
You can't have full day sun for basil, but a bunch of different stuff like that. So everything will be very agricultural based. We're trying not to waste. We're not going to have like the stupid lantanas and stuff that I have that don't do anything. Nice trees, citrus trees. So we have citrus. And encourage neighbors to share, encourage neighbors to properly prune their trees, fertilize their trees, stuff like that. Possibly even this is a good idea. Possibly actually put these in the front yard and have them taken care of by the association.
Yeah.
The homeowners association.
Right.
But, so have good agriculture and all that. And so now we've got all the solar covered. So now our power's covered. We're not going to take any power from the grid, hopefully. The neighborhood will still be hooked up to the grid because we want to be able to actually sell any excess energy to the grid to help pay for homeowners association type fees. And so we will be able to buy power from the grid if ever need be. But we'll also have a solar battery pack generation station. So the whole entire neighborhood could go out around us and we'll still have power.
Right.
And
I feel like the houses should have the Tesla walls, no? Because aren't those like the...
So the individual houses won't.
Oh, okay.
So since you're building a community that's all powered into this, you don't want
individual people.
You don't want them having them because if you built every single one, I might not be using a lot of energy because I'm out of town or I'm at work or whatever reason. I'm not using a lot of energy right now.
Yeah.
That was my buzz.
Oh, was it? I thought it was mine. I was like, mine's on silent.
But I might not be using a lot of energy. So I have 80% battery capacity.
Right.
But my neighbor next door now, they have no battery left. They're pulling energy from either directly from their panels because they're not charged, or they would have to pull from the grid. When I have 80% sitting next door.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to give them 40% of that. They're going to use it all up. Now I'm at 40%. I'm still good. So instead of having individual battery packs at every single house, there'll be a battery pack station.
Right.
And the station will hold energy for the whole neighborhood.
Like central, yeah.
And
that makes sense.
Yeah, so all the solar will go to that, and then go back out.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
It'll literally be a power company.
Yeah.
Like it will be
With
a
the
power
community built around it. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a mini power company.
Right.
Like we'll have our own SRP, APS, whatever.
Yeah. So solar, agriculture, all that's covered. I feel like the last thing is the water.
So water.
Yeah.
We use hundreds of gallons of water.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I love water.
Yeah. Right. And we use so much water every day.
Yeah.
And there's so much waste. So there's this beautiful product. They first started developing this for third world countries and stuff like that, but they're really using it in other applications, and they're now even making like office style of these. I'll show you that too.
Yeah,
but
cool.
It's called Water Gym, and it is a machine that requires literally electricity. That's it, and you plug it in, and it generates water from the air.
That's crazy.
So it pulls in air. There's tons of water in our air. And it pulls in the air, cools it down, and in cooling it down, takes the water out of it.
Yeah. So I'm reading that. It says generate up to 5,000 liters of clean water every day. That's crazy.
And that's for their biggest system.
Okay.
And I think you would only need one of these for a 40-house community.
Oh, wow.
I think I would have the engineers make sure when we figure that out and everything.
Yeah, depending on how much you use.
Worst case scenario, you buy two and that'll definitely work.
Right.
But
yeah, it requires no infrastructure other than electricity. That's crazy.
And we're going to be producing our own electricity.
Right.
So our own electricity will power this thing, and it'll produce our own water out of the freaking air, which would be really cool. And with that, multiple things. We're in Arizona. It's very hot here. I want to create a mister system.
Yeah.
You can actually cool down the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
By adding misters with our excess excess water we have.
Yeah.
Because there's no point of throwing it away or anything, or turning that thing off. Just let that thing keep working. And you could actually mist it, and it's gonna go back into there, and it's just gonna keep pulling it back, and could actually cool down your neighborhood a little bit.
And it doesn't matter how dirty the air is. That's what it's saying here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because it cleans it all.
Yeah, built-in multi-barrier air filtration system removes microparticles and organic traces and adds essential minerals.
Yeah,
I wonder how that works.
You probably have to add it in. Like you can see all these doors and stuff.
Yeah.
I assume it's like a gallon jug of like minerals that it's putting back in the water and making sure it's good, nice water.
That's interesting.
But I'm super excited about this because it can do a lot of cool, good stuff.
Yeah.
And we literally won't be affecting our water supply. We won't be tapping into anyone's water supply. We'll be generating our own water with one or two of these. Probably end up being two, honestly.
Yeah.
And then in addition to that, we're going to have a gray water system as well. So we'll be connected to the sewer system still, of course. We don't want to do septic for the neighborhood. And our toilets and our garbage disposal in like the kitchen, those will go to the sewer as they normally, as any house does.
Okay, yeah.
So those will go to the sewer. Our sinks and our showers will pipe to our gray water system. And the gray water system will treat that water again. And
then just keep circulating.
And then, so that water won't be reused back in the houses.
Oh, okay.
That water will go to our agricultural greenhouses. And we're actually going to build 2 very large greenhouses on site.
Yeah.
And be able to have all kinds of grow in there and do hydroponic tables.
Yeah.
Be able to grow fresh tomato on the hydroponic tables. Lettuce grows phenomenally,
right?
And stuff
Those
like that.
vertical ones are crazy too.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of different styles, and we'll always try cool new stuff, and blah blah, and raise aquaponic
I think we
like aquaponic tomatoes.
did. We do that in ag class. I remember there was something
Yeah.
with water. Yeah.
Yeah, so we did this in ag class. Like, did you ever go down in the land lab, the greenhouse down there?
Yeah. We were working down there all the way by the end, like where the power lines are.
Yeah. So I lived right by there.
Oh, yeah.
And I took care of the greenhouse for like a whole year.
Oh, really?
Nice. I took care of like half of it.
So we were like 3-4 years out after that when you were doing that.
And when I got there, they weren't using it.
I remember you said that, yeah.
And it really broke my heart, to be honest. Like, I was, why are you not using these beautiful hydroponic tables that we have?
Right.
And they just were like, oh, I don't know, I think they're broken, blah, blah, blah.
It was laziness.
It's laziness.
Yeah.
100% it was laziness. And they didn't use them. And I was like, well, can I get them up and running? They're like, yeah, but we don't want to spend any money, really. So it was like cheapness, too. And I was like, well,
right.
I'm going to do my best. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to look at them. You know what it was? It was a 9-volt battery for the control.
Yeah.
For the control thing that, like, you press the buttons or whatever. That
That's all
controlled
was
the They thought the motor was broken. It was a 9-volt battery powering the little screen that powered the motor. I put a new 9-volt battery in it, and the thing worked.
Yeah.
So I didn't spend any money. I found a 9-volt battery at the shop and called it a day. And got the whole thing working, got the power washer out, and because they were just disgusting, because they were all calcium all over the thing and everything. Cleaned them all off, made them all look beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And we grew a bunch of lettuce and sold a ton of lettuce.
Nice.
And it has inspired me to this day to do it at a large scale. And I would love to have a really big greenhouse where you have a dozen aquaponic table or hydroponic tables like that, do aquaponics for some tomatoes, different stuff like that, and actually be able to sell all that stuff as a farmer's market type thing.
And local too, that's what's cool about it.
Grown local. I would love, my goal would be, so we don't have to have a lot of cost and fixed and trying to find customers like going to the farmer's market. My goal would be to actually partner with some local businesses and sell them all their lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that for their restaurant.
Yeah, because they do that in downtown Gilbert, I think, with Joe's Farm Grill.
Yeah.
I think because they what was that place called? It's that breakfast place. But I know Joe's Farm Grill supplies Joe's Barbecue, and then also that other
Liberty
place.
Market.
Liberty Market, that's what it is. Yeah.
So they own that as well.
Yeah, they own it, right.
And they're all owned, which is cool, but he's growing it for himself. The hard thing is that you got to go find customers that are like willing to rely on you for their vegetables.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would love to grow all those vegetables and find partners that want to buy them.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, everybody in the community, like the 40 houses or residents, whatever, will get free.
That's legit.
So they'll get whatever we're growing, and we're going to grow. The easiest things to grow that'll grow the best are going to be like radishes and a couple of the root plants, because we can literally grow them on the ground in decent amount of shade below our tables. So no space is going to be wasted here. Below the tables, we're going to grow the root plants in the ground. And then we're going to have the aquaponic tables up top, and that's going to grow our heads of lettuce. And we'll do cycles on them, so you actually pick the lettuce to get leafed bags of lettuce. Yeah. And then you like cycle it, and after they've been picked 3 times, like the 4th time you cut the head. Okay. And then you sell the heads of lettuce.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I mean, there's different ways to do it, but that's one way.
Is that for like romaine? I don't even know. Is that?
Depending.
Okay.
That's more for like a butter lettuce, like a butter head of lettuce. Romaine, I don't think you can pick it as much as like the butter lettuce.
That's what I thought, yeah.
The butter lettuce you can pick more. Okay. The romaine, I don't know.
Like a one-time thing?
I would say you could probably pick it once.
Yeah.
I would say you could probably.
It just has like the head at the bottom, and it's just like a bunch of leaves, and it seems like it's.
I would say you could probably pick it back once and let it grow again. Yeah. I'm not sure. I know on the butter lettuce because that's what I grew in school. Right. But yeah, with the different ones. Cool. You can actually pick it, make bags of leaves of lettuce, and then cut the heads when you need them. That's it. Grow tomatoes along the walls and do aquaponics for those, and all kinds of really cool stuff. Yeah. And so the goal is to do exactly that: grow all kinds of fruits and vegetables, or not mostly vegetables in the greenhouses. Yeah. We can do citrus and stuff like that outside, and really. So now we're getting like close to our circle of life.
Yeah.
So we're creating our own electricity, which is powering our water plant.
Right.
Which now is creating water that we use in our houses and all that for drinking and everything else. And then any of that water is recycled and it grows plants or whatever. And now
we're giving you guys the blueprint.
We are giving you the blueprint. Open source my patents. Yeah. But I want you to do it because I want the world to start thinking like this.
Right.
And I promise you, I am going to build a neighborhood like this.
Yeah.
And I hope it's same like Elon Musk. He builds his cars. Teslas are amazing cars, and he wants other people to go electric. He wants competition. If competition one day runs him out of business, he'll still be okay with it.
He'll know that his plan worked.
He'll know that his plan worked.
Yeah.
He wants to progressively push the advent of electric energy, electric technology.
And then he can focus more on doing the crazy stuff he wants to do.
Neuralink.
I don't know if you saw that.
Oh my god, I did.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother day, though.
Is it? Okay, alright. I didn't know if we could be on it since it's Tesla, Elon Musk, but yeah. We could probably do a ride along here soon because we're at 31 minutes. So I don't know.
I think there's some cut. But I'll wrap this up pretty quick here.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited about this neighborhood and I want people to go do it. Because literally we got power to water, from water to reused water to growing our crops to we will have a mulch pit compound where you go ahead and give all your fruit cuttings, your vegetable cuttings, your bread that has went bad.
Compost it all.
Pretty much anything vegan.
Yeah.
Everything that's in a vegan diet can be reused and turned into dirt to grow in the greenhouses to grow more food.
Yeah.
So you pretty much can't put meat and dairy in a compost pile, and that's about it.
Really?
I mean, you can, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But you don't put meat and dairy. Other than that, everything will biodegrade. Mm-hmm. You can put some amount of paper. Don't get crazy on that.
Right.
You can put tree cuttings, grass cuttings, all kinds of stuff like that just for you at home. I have a mulch pit in my backyard. You'd be amazed how quick stuff disappears.
Yeah.
I'll have some fruit that goes bad or just my cuttings from making a salad or the bread that has went bad, molded last couple
ends
pieces.
Of carrots and all that stuff.
Everything, every piece of cutting. You throw it in there, 2 weeks from now, it's dirt.
Yeah.
You can't find it.
I feel like the soil eats it up, all the bacteria, and it makes it into like if fertilizer, or not fertilizer, but like mulch.
Like right now, I could go in. We'll go throw like a baby carrot in there. I'll write my name on it. I'll throw it in there. 2 weeks from now, I'll pay you $100 if you can find that carrot.
Yeah.
Like it's just gone.
Right.
It's crazy.
There's this girl that lives off grid in Arizona. She's like pretty big on YouTube. Her name's High Carb Hannah. Okay. They live off grid somewhere here in Arizona. I don't know exactly where, but they live in like a pretty cool looking spot. It's like really small, just for like her and her husband, I think, or boyfriend. Yeah. But they have a huge compost pit. Yeah. And it's crazy. She lifted up the lid on it, and it was just like flies and all that. I was just like, man, it was huge too. So it's crazy. Yeah, I never thought about that.
I love it. So like, then we'd have the compost, and that would be used for all the citrus plants putting below, because there's great nutrients and stuff in there that the plants eat up at the root level. Mm-hmm. And you get all the nutrients out of that, and you can use it in all your growing inside the greenhouse. Obviously, you don't need it in the water tables and stuff like that. But
do you just throw it like on the ground, or do you cover it, or how does that work? Do you dig a hole, or?
There's different ways to do it.
Yeah.
I
want to start doing that now.
So what I have personally is just at Costco. It's this barrel. It's probably about this big.
Yeah.
Almost a perfect circle. Mm-hmm. And you just open it up, throw everything in. I think it holds like.
Oh, so it's not like actually in the dirt. You put it into.
No, I think it holds like 40 gallons.
Wow.
It's very, very black to draw in as much heat as possible.
Right.
Because you want that thing to heat up.
Okay.
That's the best kind of compost. Okay. Is ones where you're actually in a container. It's fully.
It's closed and stuff.
It's closed, so you don't have the bugs and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's actually crazy. microorganisms.
Right, and the bacteria in the plants.
The bacteria and the heat breaking the stuff down like it would way underground.
You just like scoop it out after, like
yeah.
That's crazy.
I usually just scoop it out in like 5-gallon buckets or whatever and use as I need.
Sick.
Love it. I've been doing it since. I guess my dad really is the one that's been doing it.
Yeah.
Man, 8 years old maybe?
Yeah.
7 years old, something like that. We've had one. So I've been accustomed to it my whole life, pretty much. And they're great.
Yeah.
They're absolutely great.
I need to get that.
And
I thought it was like put in the dirt or the ground. I didn't know that you put it in like a big barrel.
You can do it in the ground.
Yeah.
It's not as efficient.
Yeah.
Like in time wise of when it turns.
That's what I was thinking.
So it's good though. It's really good. And with that, like that's pretty much the circle that we're going for. Little small things like I mentioned, like we're gonna have artificial grass. We're not gonna waste water on normal grass. Oh, big bomb! I didn't drop. This will be a private community, and
I was gonna say, is it gonna be gated? I was gonna ask that.
So it is gonna be a private community. I'm not sure on actual gated or not, but here's the big bomb: no gasoline vehicles.
Oh wow!
Because I'm leasing them all.
Yeah.
And if it's a gated neighborhood and I sell the houses, I think I'm still allowed to have that rule.
Really?
But I don't think I'm allowed to have that rule if it's not gated.
Okay.
But if they're leasing, I think I can. So there will be no combustion engine cars allowed in this neighborhood. And by the time this comes out, there will be a truck. There will be multiple electric trucks on the market. There will be electric sedans, SUVs, cars, every sports cars, every single demographic of cars will be electric, so there's no excuse like, well, I need a work truck. There will be a work truck, so like that. But there will be no exceptions to that rule.
Yeah.
Only gas.
Only gasoline. Only electric.
Stay outside. Yeah. Only electric vehicles will be allowed. In the neighborhood.
Right.
Hey Blair, come on in. But only electric vehicles. Yeah. And that kind of completes like the whole green energy cycle for the neighborhood and Tesla and everything. And
the only thing I was going to ask is like, do you think those trucks can pull or tow the electric trucks?
Yeah.
Well, I know they have the semi truck and that one can tow for sure.
So
I was wondering.
I mean, Tesla is guaranteeing that in 2020, 2021, something like that, they're going to have their electric truck coming out, and they claim it's going to have as much towing power as the F-150.
Damn.
And it's going to be as fast as the base model 911.
Oh my gosh.
So.
But, I don't know, the F-150 thing, I don't know. Can those tow like big boats? I know they can, but it's probably tough. I'm thinking like a big diesel truck, you know? Not like a big diesel truck like semi, but like a, what's that?
That is a random dog pissing on my bush.
Well, there's one that came up to the door too.
Yeah. How about you put your dog on a leash if they're not trained?
Jeez, there's a big fluffy one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, pee all over my house.
Oh wow, he pissed right there.
Okay. That's not.
I think that's a good segment. Then we can probably. Well, yeah, I was just talking about the trucks, but we can probably transition into the car. Yeah. Going on for the ride along.
Yeah, and then we'll see you on the ride along.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the ride along. Let's go. Wow.
I just talked about paper. The paper takes a little longer. Put a little paper in there, sleeves, all kinds of stuff.
That's crazy.
That's mostly, we had a little bit of starter dirt, and mostly the rest of that's all fruits, vegetables, bread, all kinds of random stuff.
That's cool.
And then like, it's pretty cool. You just like mix it up, pull this little pen, and just stir the whole thing.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Is that like when you bought it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you can stir it all up and everything and get it like mixed in there and dusty, but
real dusty. Legit. Let's roll. Gone. All right, guys, here we are. in the Tesla. I'm sure you guys just saw it zip by. I think it's crazy fast.
Take it out on the road a little bit. We'll do autopilot, show you off all the cool features.
Yeah. Love the white. It's so clean.
Should we go to the freeway? Probably.
Yeah, might as well.
Watch this turn. We'll punch it a little bit.
I feel like this thing needs like the racing seatbelts.
Honestly does.
You know, because I feel like I need to hold on, especially when I'm holding the camera.
Yeah, you don't have your hands to hold on.
I don't have anything to hold on to. This thing is incredibly fast, guys. No joke. I still could not imagine what a P100 would feel like. I have no idea. This is it for me, I feel like.
They're insane.
Yeah. Have you ever been in one?
Yeah.
You have? Damn.
I've driven one. I wasn't driving it. I drove it with a broken hand. So the guy wasn't real satisfied with me behind the wheel.
Right.
So he didn't really give me the A-OK to drive too much. But slow down here so I get a real close to zero. Just roll the corner.
And we're gone.
Smart guy. Smart guy.
See, Tesla gets out the way.
I was slowing down for him.
Yeah.
Appreciate the move.
Right.
Well, that was a quick 0 to 65.
Yeah. Really fast.
Show off the autopilot features a little bit.
Yep.
So right now, it is fully self-driving. I have no hands on the wheel, no feet on the wheel. I'm supposed to look at the road, but I really don't need to. Man, my hair probably looked terrible on that.
It's alright.
But, yeah. Really cool. Now, this is the cool thing. Look at over here. I'm going to put my blinker on. I'm not doing anything now.
Oh.
It's changing lanes for me.
Crazy.
By itself. And I can do it as much as I want.
Oh my gosh.
Go to the next lane. It's going to change again. Just by putting the blinker indicator down.
Gosh, that's crazy. I don't think we did that when I drove it.
I don't know if we did.
I don't think
but
we
like,
did.
Look, this too, I can just like roll this up and my speed will go higher.
Crazy. No feet.
No feet.
Literally. You guys see the pedals? No feet on the pedals.
Yep. It's
Crazy.
just fully in autopilot.
Nuts. And then those are what the blue lines indicate that it is an autopilot?
Correct. So that would be gray if I wasn't in autopilot.
Okay. Here it is doing this little curve here. Effortlessly.
Going through it. Sees all the traffic. Points out, like, so point out this. When it comes up to the cars, look at this thing.
Yeah.
We see the GMC right there. We're coming up on this. Oh, I took it out of autopilot. On accident, I hit the stick. But you can still see the trailer. It's showing it as a semi, but
that's crazy.
Obviously. And it shows you what it is. It goes back into autopilot engaged.
Wow.
Keeps going. If I want to get over, I go ahead and put my blinker on to go that way. Gets over. See if I can get it to get off of this exit in time. Probably not. But we're going to do a blinker again. See, it's giving me a red line. That means it's not safe and it won't go. But I'm going to go anyways. I want that exit.
Wow.
But
crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
Do a couple city streets on the way back.
Yeah.
It will show
some autopilot on the city streets.
Yeah, show autopilot on the city streets. It's not as good on the city streets as it is on the freeway, but it's definitely getting there.
Mm-hmm.
They're always making updates and improvements. When I first got this car in September, the car did not drive itself anywhere near like it does today.
Right.
You couldn't do blinker lane changes. It only stayed in its lane. It stayed in its lane in straights perfectly. In curves, not so perfectly. Yeah, it really struggled at first, but it was in beta. It is learning.
Yeah.
When I first got my car, I had to do things to teach it. I had to go drive straight for 1 mile, or I think that's what one of them was. I had to go put a certain amount of miles on the car. I had to parallel park the car. I had to regular park the car. I had to do a lot of these things to start teaching the car. Now when you receive them, they have all that. They have all the learning. It's done it all. It's already programmed into the car. But in the first people, like, they used the first customers to help start training these cars.
Yeah.
Because it is artificial intelligence. It is always learning. It is always doing better. And now they release that in the form of updates.
Yeah.
So everyone gets the new creative
Right.
learning.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
at first, you kind of did a little bit of your own learning, which
Yeah.
was really cool.
That
really
is, I
cool.
bet.
Like, your car's like giving you tasks to do.
Right.
Like you're playing the tutorial on the first level of a game.
Yeah.
And it's like, press A to do this.
Yeah.
Like, it was really just telling us what to do.
So I want to do some autopilot here in the city streets.
Yeah, I also want to be an asshole a little bit. So, just film this and just show like how quick and zippy this thing is. I can just go.
My hat came off my head.
You know what I mean?
gosh.
Like, with ease.
My hat came off my head. Literally.
I can just zip around people.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
Literally.
It's insane. Like,
God, that's crazy.
I did that whole maneuver in what, 4 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. But just fun little cool zippy things like that. Probably pissed a couple of the cars off back there, but you know.
Yeah. Need to get out the way anyway.
Yeah.
The only reason I said autopilot was because we were behind the cars, but you passed them.
Yep.
Now we have to find another car so we can
Yeah, so I'll go
get
ahead
the
and
good autopilot.
get to 50 miles an hour here. Put it on autopilot.
Love that sound. Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. You are now in autopilot.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and follow these guys. They look like they got a red light here, so that's perfect.
Does it see that car way ahead?
It does.
Oh wow, it's crazy.
So right now I have no hands and no feet,
Yep.
and it's going to stop at this car
Yeah.
for me.
Literally.
No feet on, no hands, no feet right now. It's slowing down at 30 miles an hour now. 20, 15,
Look at that.
10, 5, stop.
Like it's nothing.
All for me. Perfect one car link in between us. You can actually see the Infinity next to us is exactly the one car link
Right.
that it's set to.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect. Yeah.
And it'll take off by itself too.
Yeah, it'll take off by itself. Usually I assisted actually a little bit
Do you?
in the taking off. Not for any of the driving capabilities, just for at the speed in which it takes off.
It does it a little
It
slower.
does take it a little slow. They are having safety precautions right now, and they are wanting to do it on a safe level. So I understand that, but
You just give a little bit of assistance. Does it take it out of autopilot if you push the gas just a little bit or no?
no, it will warn you on the screen here that you are accelerating
Okay.
the gas pedal.
Yeah.
Like, it probably will give me the warning here.
Probably because he's a good distance away. Maybe it's not going to give it to you. Yeah.
And I also think it's probably because I'm below the, like right here, cruise control will not brake.
Oh wow.
So now if I let off, now cruise control will brake.
Wow. Wow, you got up on him and it slowed down all by itself too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you pressed the brakes right there.
Nope, it did all of that. I just let off my gas pedal.
Felt like a
But-
human though, you know?
Oh.
The way it does it, it's like,
Yeah,
feels like
it's
a human.
Very natural.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, when people are tailgating you, like the truck behind me,
Oh, wow.
you can see the little picture.
Yeah.
Hi.
I need to put the brightness up.
He's closer than it looks in that photo.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I thought that's cool. You can access your back camera.
That is cool.
And there's all kinds of fun little things on here. You can doodle if you want to just draw. A.D.D podcast.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like that.
Clear. Subscribe.
Do it.
Hopefully I
Nice.
spelled that right.
And give it a nice little thumbs up. Be funny if there's emojis on there.
Yeah, let's see if I can.
There we go.
Let's go, guys!
Thumbs up. And what's that? What's that one app? The one that Elon Musk said was his favorite?
Oh yes, of course.
No, we don't have to look at the road. We're on autopilot. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
we can play. We can play games.
I'm playing with my beautiful thing I'm about to show you.
Yeah.
This is the farting app. This is Elon Musk's favorite thing. By the way, we're braking because there's a car.
Yeah, it broke.
I'm not paying
quick
attention.
On there.
It's doing it. Fart on signal. Or fart on demand. Let's do fart on signal. So it's going to be random farts. So if I put my blinker on right now.
Whoa.
It farts.
Sound like I did it. Whoa.
Yeah, and you can move it. So it could be like the guy in the back seat did it. Alex did it. I did it. Other guy in the back seat. Back to me.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of Elon Musk's proudest achievements.
That's pretty cool. So here we are on autopilot, driving along. We want to thank you guys for coming along for the ride with us. We really appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy this podcast, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. Hit the notification bell so you always get notified when we do an upload. And that's it for the ADD podcast.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.